Hello. All right, so it's June 13th, uh, 2016. This is the Monday after the events in Florida, which took place on Saturday night. Of course, I'm devastated by this. I mean, all people are, all people should be. The gay man, particularly disturbed me because nothing like this has happened. Uh, I know terrorists are able to strike. They're likely to strike anywhere with a big crowd. So in that way, I guess gay clubs, straight clubs, any club is susceptible. Anyway, I first want to thank God that these numbers have not gone up. It's about 12:30 here, and so far there has been no. The numbers of the deaths hasn't been increased. Still holds at 50. I mean, the saddest part about the situation is these are mostly kids. I mean, clubs, big dance clubs, especially, are generally people in their 20s, early 30s. It's generally who's in there. So most of these kids, all of them probably just coming out. They say a lot of them hadn't or were not even out to their family or anything, and this is how they start out their life, by dying. So it's just a horrible situation, and I just don't have the words. I don't have words. I do feel like I want to say something here, just because it's just so heavy. It's just such a heavy thing. This is a dangerous world we're living in. This world is very, very dangerous. I did just watch uh, these uh, these I don't know what to call it, press conferences. These two speeches by Hillary and also Trump. When I heard Hillary, I was very impressed by her. I got the impression that I was uh, listening to a serious person. I could see her as being the commander in chief. Her ideas were well thought out, and she had the experience. Her experience was obvious, coupled with a lot of common sense, like I like the statement she made about us military type weapons on the streets of the country. I mean, to me that is a no brainer, because why would you need an assault? But even if you have a burglar in your house, you need to shoot him 60, 70 times. I don't think so. I can't find any. I can't, in my mind, I cannot think of any reason, not even one reason. They keep harping on the Second Amendment, but what were they using, machine guns at the time? Uh, People, I need them to hunt. To hunt what? A defenseless animal? You're gonna hunt a deer with an assault rifle that's shooting 80, 90 times to kill an innocent deer just running trying to save his own life? It's just ridiculous. It's insane. These people in this ANRA probably they're probably financed by people who make guns. It's crazy. You know, if we had the technology to put nuclear weapons inside of guns, I guess they would say, okay, we should be able to sell them. It's crazy. People need to think. So on to Trump, and for him to get up there, okay, he made it all about Hillary. Now I guess Hillary and Barack Obama are the reason that this crazy motherfucker just decided to go into a club and shoot everybody. It doesn't make any damn sense. It's like me. I live next door to Safeway. I just go if I decide to go in and shoot everybody in Safeway. Is that President Obama's fault? I mean, it's a difficult problem. Takes serious people. Doesn't take Donald Trump. What else am I going to say? I've made a couple notes here. All right, this thing about banning Muslims. Now, the logic there, okay, because black people commit crimes. Do we ban all black people from the United States? No other black people come into the United States because people in the United States, black people kill somebody. That doesn't even make any goddamn sense. Same thing, they had that big old thing about this one Mexican guy killed somebody in San Francisco, killed a defenseless woman, which was a horrible crime. But you're gonna ban the whole, you're gonna pay all Mexicans because this guy, one person killed somebody? It's the same logic that he uses. So there are Italian Americans. This guy on TV just made this analogy, which I'm sorry, I did already come up with it, but I had my mind went right to there because they're Italian gangsters. That means no Italian people can come to this country. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. What about white people? White people going, they shoot up a school. So do we ban all white people from the United States, or ban any more from coming into the United States? No, of course not. You don't even think about that. So it's still, all of his ideas are still laced with all of his bigotries. He doesn't even acknowledge that the man was born here. So he's saying, oh, because his father was led in the country. So what do we do now? We go back centuries and find out the great grandparents of every Muslim American in the United States. And then how do you ban somebody retroactively? They're here. The internet has caused all this shit. So I wish they would talk more about, and I'm sure they're not going to share everything that goes on with terror. I mean, and the subject is it's not a good one for me because it doesn't make I just can't wrap my head around when people want to kill innocent people. I can't understand it. I don't even understand why terrorism exists. I mean, in the name of God, murder, mass murder. So some things are over my head, and believe me, terrorism is way, way, way over my head. So I guess I sort of have to start considering it or looking at it because it's in our face so much. So it just breaks my heart that these kids, just so many kids, 21 years old. When I heard, I can tell you, it's hard for me to watch that. It's hard for me to watch a gay person been bashed on the news. Something like this, it's probably going to take me a few days to get myself together where I can actually uh, take this in. What's happened? So, and it can happen to anybody. I mean, people say, "Oh, well, because the gay life is not right." Child, according to those laws, you can be you can wear your dress too short and fall up under the same damn judgment. So don't judge other people because of their lifestyle. You more than likely you'll qualify as well. Have you ever had sex? Okay, that's you. They can kill your ass too. But city's going to mourn this because it's wrong. This country's going to mourn this because it's wrong, and I imagine the whole world is going to mourn this. I mean, we're all under attack. When it strikes home, so close to home, then it's a different experience than when it strikes. I mean, the Paris attacks, I felt horrible about all those people, those innocent people killed like that. But when it's gay people right here in this country, and to see that it could happen just with one nut, all it takes is one nut. The one thing they do, one thing that is clear here: if you have a gun, a pistol, you can only kill 2 or 3 people before they realize that their lives in danger and they attack that ass. But when you have these guns that can shoot, I mean, rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds. I heard those shots. I mean, they were just coming. It sounded much worse than a machine gun. I mean, much faster. Why would you need that to hunt an animal? It doesn't make no god. That part pisses me off. So it doesn't make no goddamn sense. That man could not have killed more than 2 or 3 people before they got that ass. They didn't have a chance. It's like shooting fish in a fishbowl. So Hillary, I'll say I was impressed with her. I'm a Hillary supporter, so what I say don't make anything, doesn't make any difference really. But that was a president speaking. That's where experience comes in hand, comes into play. She knows policy. Now he gets on there talking about, oh, I don't think she understands what a radical Islamic is. She don't know she was the Secretary of State. Now this person's his whole existence just it disturbs the shit out of me because you're going to tell me because you know how to make money for yourself, your own aggrandizement. That means you can be the president. You know what I think? Since I'm just venting for a half a second here, I think that when when Trump went to that thing they gave where the president tells jokes and all that kind of stuff, whatever that thing is, and the president laughed at him and mocked him, I think he made his decision to run for president right then. I don't think it's got anything to do with him wanting to be president. What he wants to do, is he wants to show up Barack Obama because he insulted him. Because that's the way his mind works. You'll notice that every time someone says anything about him, he comes after them with a vengeance. Now, you want somebody like that running the country? What if this shit would have happened when he was running the country? We'd be at war right now. We would be in war with half the world. And what's going to happen when they start fighting back? Nuclear. That's a dangerous motherfucker to have sitting anywhere in government. And I don't know. So much to think about. So much to think about, man. And I know that anger just covers up the pain and what's happening in Orlando. So my prayers are with the people. God bless them. I pray the numbers don't go up. That's the thing, people. Remember, there's 50. Oh, what is it now? I'm gonna get the number right. There are 53 people that have been hurt. They need our prayers because they can pull through. They're still on this side. I pray the numbers don't go up. God bless America.